All right, guys, it's me, Shane, and I'm back with another Dragon Ball DAIMA episode review. It's episode 12 entitled True Strength. And before I go any further, show some true strength. Help a brother out. I need you to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of more reviews like this one. And you want to support me even further, my Patreon link is in that description below. Donate whatever you want. Actually, I got a couple little reward tiers down there. You know, you donate a certain thing, maybe you can request a show or a movie for me to review. Hey, you know, we're trying to do bigger and better things here. So, I know it's been a while, and I know I'm behind on a lot of stuff, but who cares? This is y'all are here because you want to hear your boy's side of it. And man, the contents of this episode had been spoiled to me way before. By the contents, I mean like the highlight, the thing that people love to, I guess Vegeta fans rejoice, and then people who are just insufferable like to poop all over. I'm only a minute and 5 seconds in here. I can't use the other word, which is interesting. I need to make a separate video about anime online discourse, because boy oh boy, online stuff is just, you know, when I was a kid, and here comes old man, here goes old man, because I am about to be an old man soon. I remember you get together, you talk about stuff. If you liked the thing, you talked about it and you all shared in it. If you didn't like a thing, it's just like, I don't really like that one, but I like this one, and this is cool, X, Y, and Z. Now it's just weird false equivalency, straw man polls. People care about whose power level penis is stronger than somebody else's power level penis. Who just no one has people either. It's people within own communities. Like I'm watching GT people hate on Super, and then Super talks about them, and then these people hate on DAIMA, and DAIMA's actually pretty. It's better than Super and GT. Who said that? It's really good. So we had 2 fights in here, and I couldn't decide which one. I even wrote it down right here in my notes. Which fight do I start with? I started with the Vegeta one, because that's the important one. So initially, remember, he was about to get eaten by the Kraken. He was not the Kraken, this giant thing with the. It looks like the teacher from Assassination Classroom. You know, just super duper ugly. And he's fighting. He's not. This battle kind of seems unfair a little bit initially, because Tamagami 2 is working with the Kraken. Vegeta has to learn how to not go into the water, but then he's learning how to fight in the water. And with these overwhelming odds, Super Saiyan is just not enough. He goes Super Saiyan 2, which is quite easily to know when a Saiyan goes Super Saiyan 2, because of the electricity that accompanies it. Even, gotta adjust this camera, even when the aura is gone, that electricity sparking, that lets you know we in Super 2. Even if you can't see, even because back in the day the hair will be drawn differently. Like first level, it's kind of like one homogeneous do. Level 2, separate spikes, you know, kind of like frosted tips, if you will. So the frosted tips are up, and he's working Tamagami too. He's just whooping it. Now, what I do love about this anime and some modern anime, I forgot to set up my timer, dang. A lot of my questions get answered, or we don't pretend that the characters are dumb. Never powers up Tamagami 2, because he's like, yeah, so these two were excited to fight this thing. He's having a good time. Okay, hoobity-doo, abracadabra. And instantly Piccolo's like, what did you just do? Oh, well, you know, he said he likes to fight, and I'm just helping him out. And that's when Tamagami 2 is like, his upper half is glowing. Remember, it's the Trident one, which makes sense because it's on the second watery planet. Should I say watery demon? I guess demon world. So I guess when we say world, it's like realm, right? Excuse me. He's getting his butt whooped, which, you know, Vegeta fans will say typical, or, you know, Vegeta haters will say typical. He's getting beat up. He's trying to hang in there. It's Goku versus Frieza on Namek in the water almost all over again, which I kind of now thought of that as I'm saying this out loud to you all. Another thing is Pansy. She's like, oh, he could do magic too. I do like the fact that in this realm, what they do, the Saiyans, is considered magic. Because if you think about it, outside of the whole, it emulates Tokusatsu and old kung fu movies where it's like, you know, your ki, your chi, and you can stand on top of a tree with just the point of your fingers with training. Well, I was meant to say the point of your toes, but regardless of such, it doesn't make sense that it would be called magic here. I've said it before, I've said it again. Train Pansy. Before y'all leave, train Pansy. I have a feeling that you can... What was her ability? I feel like she can make things appear or disappear. I don't remember, but train that girl. So, Vegeta was winning, but he's getting beaten up. And after one, he gets caught underwater, a large flash, and he's sinking to the bottom. He goes from golden hair to black hair. And again, the little subtle... I say subtle, but this was noticeable. Little subtle but noticeable changes in animation where you can tell he's knocked out because he's just kind of like, he's frowning. Vegeta frowns all the damn time. But when he kind of wakes up, his hand twitches and he's less frowning. And now he's powering up. BTW, the music here reminds me of old Dragon Ball. I'm talking like end of regular Dragon Ball into Z. It sounded like the it had a hint, had a sprinkle. Gotta love those trombones and trumpets. It's just a sprinkle, but I heard it. And he powers up at his I'm like, what he doing? And then Goku like, what he doing? He goes Super Saiyan 3. I left my Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta statue in the other room. Damn, that's actually one of my first one of my first Dragon Ball statues, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Seb, Vegeta here is wearing he's wearing the armor and all that. Mine, he just wearing the singlet from, when it was Majin Vegeta. But yeah, he goes Super Saiyan 3. Amazing. Now his hair looks a lot more like Beast Gohan from the Dragon Ball Super Hero movie, where it's kind of just straight up. It's not flowing backwards like the Super Saiyan 3 hair usually does. Maybe Vegeta's version is different. I would say it's because he's chibi. But granted, when Goku was little chibi-fied Goku in GT, his Super Saiyan 3 hair went down. Maybe it's Vegeta because Vegeta's hair is shorter. I don't know. Maybe this is just the DAIMA version of Super Saiyan 3. Because the figure I have, it's very much longer. And no, I'm not going to go get it right now. You can. I'll show them when I do a different review. And I can say, here, this is what he looks like. But this was fun. Actually, it should be the thumbnail. Vegeta will be the thumbnail. But damn, that's awesome. Goku's like, when he learned how to do that, Bulma's like, he's been training by himself for a long time. Reminds you that this is after the Buu saga, which it makes a lot of sense. It didn't make any sense in Dragon Ball Super, right? Because Super was years after that. As a matter of fact, because we don't know what Dragon Ball movies are canon. Is the second Bardock movie canon? He was technically the first Super Saiyan. Was the Tarble movie canon? Does Vegeta actually have a little brother? Years after that, in Dragon Ball Super, how come Vegeta didn't go Super Saiyan 3? Now, there is a question of, well, just because you can do something doesn't mean you can't, you will, right? And I think he would. First of all, Super Saiyan 3 is my favorite form, so I think he would, because he worked hard for it. But, and from this point on, I mentioned in my last review about fight styles. And anyone who is even, I wouldn't even say casual, but slightly above casual of a fan, when Vegeta is crossing those arms and he's throwing kicks, that's Vegito. You play Dragon Ball Fighters, and you play Vegito, that's, even in the manga, that's Vegito. So the Vegeta side of Vegeta is the kicks, and he's less beams, more kicks, and he goes for the Gallic gun. Doesn't say Gallic gun, does not say the name of his move, but he does the Gallic gun and is in Tamagami 2's face with a punch. As a matter of fact, the introduction for the beginning of this fight is him nodding him on like this. And when Tamagami 2 is going to come in, Vegeta's already there. So it's like, this is the space. He's getting ready to charge, and he's already there, showing how fast he is. He's kicking Tamagami 2's butt so bad, he's skipping across water, skips across the old Namek planet, and Vegeta catches him just like, And he's like, yeah, no, I give up. We're not going to keep doing this. I love it. If this series doesn't go any further than what's here, you've added so much, just the lore alone, but you've added so much cool stuff. So much so that I want you to retroactively change Super. Whenever Super comes back, if it ever comes back, I want you to change it and put in some of these elements, because this stuff is magnifique, bro. This stuff is good. All right, now look at that. I already went past the kick butt part. Now, as we all know, the Tamagotchis, have, you have the battle portion, then you have the secondary portion, and the secondary portion for here is one of those puzzles when you're asked if Jimmy had 5 apples and he gave 3 apples to Jamie, how many apples would he? It's one of those, except it goes on and on and on. He's adding more characters to it, and everybody's like, "Oh no!" And Goku's, and I think Bulma's even like, he's not good at those. And Goku is trying to count. Vegeta gets so annoyed by this, he goes Super Saiyan. That's how pissed he's getting. And then the end question is, how many cookies did Ichiro eat? Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was barely paying attention because I said, I don't know how he's going to solve it. Let's see if someone here is a secret genius. And I say that because of the other fight, but I'll say that. No, I'll tell you that in a second. And Vegeta goes, he has 10 seconds to answer. When it gets to 0, Vegeta says 0. Ichiro's a snake and snakes don't eat biscuits, which was the right answer. Apparently there were snakes on planet Vegeta, so he knows what snakes are. Those holograms, by the way, with the Dragon Ball that the Tamagamis are protecting, those are like solid holograms, because it was behind a water. It was pressing against a waterfall, and as soon as it moves, the water just starts pouring down. It's actually really, really cool. Hibiscus does a dance for Vegeta. He's like, "Oh, you really are strong. I'm gonna dance technology." It's like, oh, okay. What else? Goku tries to give Vegeta one of those revive bugs. It's the Senzu bugs, if you will. And your boy Vegeta he goes, who would eat a bug? I'm not gonna do that. And me included with Goku, like, you used to eat critters. Yeah, Vegeta, we remember when you were sitting on that mismatched colored armor for your first preview of the anime. You were eating something's arm, something that you look like you actually just fought. And he's like, nah, I've been civilized, and a good woman will do that to you. If Bulma done civilized the warrior prince of all Saiyans. So, but we're not going to forget about these damn bugs. They're going to come up, and we're going to get a joke where Goku's like, Vegeta, eat the other one. We got a fuse. And he's like, hell no. Do it, bro. We're going to lose. You know it's going to happen. And when it does happen, I'm going to go vindication, because I was right with this very obvious thing. The other fight, which was, man, by the way, throughout this whole entire thing, Goma's watching this second fight, which is the main event. After watching the first fight, which was Majin Duu fighting Tamagami 1. I'm going to call him T1 for the rest of this. And he fights like Majin Buu. Majin Duu fights like Majin Buu. And, you know, with the twisting and curling and the Blanca balls, if you know, you know. Twisting and turning, Blanca balls, if you know, you know. And And what's so annoying and so disrespectful about this fighting style is he hits you ass first. Like, I can see that pissing Vegeta off, bro. Like, initially I said it was kind of a mix of Kid Buu with Fat Buu. Nah, that's Kid Buu with the ball roll, but no, that's just, his name is Doo. He's Doo. So yeah, he's gonna hit you with his ass first. Okay. He wins. Now, all the commotion that was caused, the Getamiri, I don't even know how to say it, but the Getamiri, they all looking, it was an explosion. I don't know how Goma's able to scry and see them. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's scrying. Maybe it's a super version of scrying that the Gesu can do, and they put it up on the TV like screen. But he's watching. He's like, what is she doing? That's one of her people? Doo wins. Now he has to answer a question, which is adding up a bunch of numbers, and we see like 7, 30, 100, and it goes all the way up into the millions. It's a million number. The number that goes up to the millions. And Ku, because Doo doesn't know a Ku, whispers behind him, 683,775,029. And Doo's just like, he says the number, and it was correct. Even Anrisu was like, no one can get that. And what kind of annoyed me on the side of Ku's like, hey, that was a good assist I did. She's like, you didn't do anything. It's like, if Majin Duu could hear him with his ears, you got pointy ears too, dumbass. You heard that. You heard that. So someone in my comments, I believe someone in my comments had said they believe that Ku is much more devious and is probably going to absorb Doo. I don't think he's more devious, but it is such a high possibility that we would get Ku and Doo and get Majin Dooku, shout out Christopher Lee, Majin Kudu, Majin DK. I don't know. But you can see them forming together, and that being this version's, or should I say this series version of what do they call the Gohan fused Majin Buu? Buuhan. That could be this version of Buuhan. Speaking intelligently, being smart, but having all of that power and fighting with your ass first of Doo. I can see that happening now. But no, Goma's pissed. He's mad at even the guest who tries to go and say, oh, maybe she got the Dragon Ball for us. He's like, I wouldn't be that lucky. There's no way she did that on behalf of us. Which is, again, these Majins, these demon realm folk, so devious, so evil. Why do you employ some of these people? Why are you close? It definitely couldn't be, I want to keep an eye on you, because you can just do that regardless. And now he's pissed that the Z crew, they got the ball. They got ball number 2. So episode's done. Next episode is surprise. Before I go into my rating, this kind of confirms then that Majin Duu at least has the same amount of strength as a Vegeta had to go Super Saiyan 2. Goku had to go Super Saiyan. So Majin Duu is between Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2 in terms of power. That's before a power-up. Granted, it looked like T1 did his own version of the power-up that never did to T2. So maybe Majin Duu is on par with Super Saiyan 3. I don't know. I just know when we get this bug fusion, don't let it just be another Gogeta. And I love Gogeta. Gogeta's right there. 2-statue Gogeta right there. Love Gogeta. But when they fuse, it needs to give me a different name. Maybe Kakageta. No, that doesn't sound right. That sounds bad. Vegito would be Veggie Rot. So I don't know. Come up with something. Although I'm pretty sure that bug allows for 3-person fusion. So maybe they fuse with Piccolo too. Who knows? Also, the fact that Gohan is not in here and has not been shown is a travesty. This episode's 5 out of 5. The Vegeta fight sells it. The Vegeta fight and Vegeta turn to Super Saiyan 3. That's all I need. I'm glad they did the Doo stuff and finish that stuff early on, because Vegeta just carried it to the end, as you do. So any other things I want to point out? Fusion, Majin Dooku. Nope, I got everything. So 5 out of 5. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, please. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified of more reviews like this, because there will be more reviews like this. Guys, thank you for showing up, listening to me, talk about Dragon Ball. We love Dragon Ball here. Please be good, be blessed, wash your hands, drink some water. Be safe out there. If you're in areas like mine where it is positively freezing, bundle up. Be good. I know that we've entered a new era. For those of you in the States, we've entered a new era and things are crazy. So if you are feeling anxious, nervous, down and out, depressed, anything at all, reach out to someone, talk to someone, please. Realize there are people out there that care about you and rather talk to you today than to miss you and mourn you tomorrow. So talk to somebody. There's somebody out there who will listen. I promise. My social media is in the description below. Send me a message, say hi, don't be a jerk, and we'll be good. Too many jerks on social media. I wouldn't even have it if I wasn't doing this. So until next time, because next time is surprise. More surprises in store. I'm looking forward. I also got to review that later. Guys, I'll see you next time. What was the code word? I guess we'll say Galley Gun.